Hey, what's up again, Juan? It's Devin. Thanks so much for speaking to me on the phone earlier. In this quick video, I'm going to give you 3 simple tips you can easily follow so you can start beating Chattanooga painters. Because if you type in painter Chattanooga, they show up right at the top under Angie. It's really easy to get there. I'm going to show you how you can beat them. Now, you're probably wondering why I would even make this video for you in the first place. It's simple. I found out a little while ago there's lots of small business owner contractors that are so busy running their business, they don't have time to learn how to make the internet bring them more customers. And the only thing stopping them from hiring somebody to help them is they don't know who is an expert and who's not. So I started creating these attack plans and just giving them away for free. Now, lots of people take this information and do it themselves, and that's awesome. Some people take this information and say, you know what, Devin, I want this done. I just don't have the time. Can you do it for me? And that's awesome too. Whatever you want to do this information is totally okay with me. My only goal is to help you out and help you make a lot of money. I'm going to talk to you about 3 quick things today: content, backlinks, and citations. First off, though, whoever designed your website did a fantastic job from a design point of view. It is an absolutely beautiful website. I love these rotating galleries up here. Very clean, nice logo, really nice fonts, colors. Everything about this from a design perspective is great. Now, what Google mostly cares about is content, which is all the stuff that you can read on your website. And typically, you should be able to highlight it, but you cannot on your website. If we look at Chattanooga Painters, though, you can highlight all their content. The reason why it may be causing an issue for you that you can't highlight your content is what Google does is they go through and they search for keywords like residential services and stuff like that. You know, Chattanooga Premier Residential and Commercial Painting Company. So they're trying to rank for keywords and stuff like that. I don't know if it's particularly harming you, but from what I can tell, if I can't highlight it, I don't know if Google cannot either, and that could be a problem. But some keywords you want to fit in there are things like painter Chattanooga. 250 people search that every single month. Painting Chattanooga, that's another 100 every month. Painters in Chattanooga, that's 90 people every month. So if you were ranked number 1 on these 3 keywords, that would mean every single month you're in front of 440 people searching for painters in Chattanooga every month. Imagine how that would change your life. So you want to put some keywords in there like painters in Chattanooga. If I copy that keyword and I paste it in here, you can see, you might have it written in here, but I can't find it using the search function. So that's my first tip for you, is make sure you have 1,500 words of content, and then make sure you put some keywords inside of that content. And I don't know if your developer made it so you can't highlight these, but I would ask him about that, because I don't know if that's harming your search engine optimization. All right, my next tip for you is called backlinks. A backlink is when another website is linking to your website, driving traffic to your website. This is important because Google's kind of like a popularity contest. They want to see a bunch of trustworthy, relevant websites vouching for your website by linking to your website. Keep in mind, though, like I said, they want to see trustworthy, relevant websites. So you're going to get a lot more power with other roofing and construction and window companies linking to you versus having Pizza Hut linking to you. Google knows you're not a pizza company. So the tool that I use to check out backlinks is called Ahrefs. It is a paid tool. You don't need to use it. There's plenty of free tools out there. But it says you currently have 0 websites linking to you, while Chattanooga Painters has 24 websites linking to them. If I were in your shoes, I'd figure out what directories if I were in your shoes, I'd copy all 24 of these websites going to Chattanooga Painters. Because if these 24 websites are good enough to rank them, then they're good enough to rank you too. So I would go to each one of these websites, Expertise, Yellow Pages, Super Pages, etc., and I'd put a link on each website back to my own. A lot of times it's very simple. Like for Expertise, Yellow Pages, Super Pages, you create a profile, you put a link in your profile back to your website, and that counts as a backlink. So once you beat them with content, plus you beat them with backlinks, those 2 tips alone are enough to get you ranked organically right here and start getting all the free calls that come with being there. My last tip for you is how to show up in the map section. If you want to be number 1 here, you need to have more citations than your competitors. A citation is when you list your name, your address, and your phone number inside of a directory. And a directory is a website that allows you to list your business's information, like Yelp, Yext, Yellow Pages, stuff like that. If I were in your shoes, I'd figure out what directories Scott Brown Professional Painting and Remodeling was in. I put myself in those same directories, and I'd add a bunch on top. So if Scott Brown was in 150 directories, I'd put myself in at least 300. But that's all I've got for you, Juan. I hope you found this informative and helpful. I tried to keep it short and to the point for you. As a quick recap, you want 1,500 words of content on this homepage. You're going to probably want to make it highlightable, and you want to put keywords in there like painters in Chattanooga and stuff like that. You can even pause this video and write some of these down. Then you're going to want to take the websites linking to Chattanooga Painters and get them linking back to yourself. And finally, you're going to want to put your name, address, and phone number in more directories than Scott Brown Professional Painting. If you follow these 3 tips, this is how you become #1 across the entire front page of Google. You're probably asking, what do I do now? You have 2 options. The first one is to do this stuff yourself. If you want to go this route, it's a great route to go. I recommend you get started sooner than later, because the less time you wait, the less catching up you have to do. If you have any questions, or if you want any help getting this stuff done for you, feel free to give me a call at any time. My phone number is 469-352-2524. I'd be happy to hear your goals and at least give you a free attack plan on what to do next. Either way, thanks so much for talking to me on the phone earlier, Juan. I hope this video was helpful, and I hope you have an awesome week. See you later.